gave women the economic rights 1400 years ago, 1300 years before the Western world. When the Quran was revealed, at the advent of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, any adult woman, whether married or unmarried, she was allowed to own or disown the property without the permission of anyone else. If we read history, the first time the Westerners gave right for a married woman to own or disown the property without the permission of the husband was in 1870s, under the Special Married Women Property Act. And this Special Women's Marriage Property Act was further revised in 1882 and 1897. Imagine, Islam gave rights to the woman to own or disown 1300 years before the Western world. In Islam, a woman is financially more secured. Before she is married, it is the duty of her father and her brother. And after she is married, it's the duty of her husband and her son to look after her financial aspects: lodging, boarding, clothing, and all of the financial aspects. She need not work for a living. Financially, a woman is secured. It is the duty of the man in the house to earn the living. The financial burden is put on the shoulders of the men in Islam. But if both the ends don't meet, and if the woman wants to work, she can work as long as it is within the purview of the Islamic Sharia. She maintains the hijab, and she follows the Quran and Sahih Hadith, because there's no verse in the Quran which prohibits a woman to work as long as it is not against the Quran and the Sahih Hadith. There are many professions which are prohibited for the woman. Those professions which exhibit the body, for example, modeling, acting, dancing, all these professions, they are haram for the woman. It's prohibited. Furthermore, there are many professions which are prohibited for the women as well as the men. For example, working in alcoholic bars, working in gambling den, doing dishonest business, cheating, bribing, all these are prohibited for both men and women. There are many professions which are noble, and we want the woman to do. There are some professions which if the women want both the ends to meet, they can do. For example, they can do cooking at home,